once I was driving in São Paulo. I see a fight. I stop to break the fight apart. I break the fight apart. When I'm going back to my car, I get shot by one of the guys who thought I was the guy fighting with him. Sorry, I have to do this. Luckily, he was very rich, and he gave me some money, and that's what I bought the ticket to come to America in 1983, and that's why I'm talking to you today, because I got shot in the leg. Oh my God, this is so amazing. I really feel weird. This is very, very strange. I used to push these carts here. Oh, now they have these things for the cart, see? In my time, they had no thing which can return your cart. One of my jobs was to clean up after the dumpsters, from the meat dumpsters. And I would spend the whole day shoveling like the worst possible matter, organic matter, back inside this truck. Sugar Children is probably the most important work in my career, and I think this is the first time I addressed the idea of material as something that exists in the world that has an importance. These are children from the Caribbean island of St. Kitts. They're sons and daughters of plantation workers. I would imagine the progression from those beautiful, amazing children to a grown-up. They would be just as happy, and because it was paradise. But their parents were very sad, tired, weary people who worked 16-hour shifts in the sugar fields. And I kept thinking about what was missing from the transition between a childhood like that to being very sad grown-ups. And it was sugar. The sweetness was taken from those children. So when I came back to New York and I started trying to draw their faces with sugar, I realized that I could make volumes with it. And it was quite beautiful. And I shot these with a camera. People from the New York Times wrote a review about it, and later the Museum of Modern Art invited me to be part of the new photography show. So it changed my career entirely, the work I did with these children. Right now, I'm at this point in my career that I'm trying to step a little bit away from the realm of fine arts. This, I think, it's a very exclusive, very restrictive place to be. What I really want to do is to be able to change the lives of a group of people with the same material that they deal with every day. And not just any material. The idea I have for my next series is to work with garbage. When you talk about transformation, this being the stuff of art, transforming material in idea, I don't know. This is the beginning of an idea. I just have the material. And I have to go after an image. Hey, Fabio.
Yes. Hey.
So did you have a chance to look at that garbage thing?
Yes. Check the link I just sent you. On YouTube, there's a video that was shot at this place. It's called Gramacho. Jardim Gramacho. It's the biggest landfill in Rio. They received the trash from all Rio area.
What are the dangers of working in a place like this?
Well, first of all, the place is surrounded by a favela run by the drug traffic. And I think the stability of the people themselves, they're all excluded from society. Some stay there overnight, the whole week. It's going to be hard.
So do you think it's too hard?
No, because I think it would be much harder to think that we are not able to change the life of these people, and I think we are. So I think it's worth to try.
My experience with mixing art with social projects is that that's the main thing. It's just like taking people away for, even if it's for a few minutes, away from where they are, and showing them another world, another place. Even if there is a place from which they can look at where they are. You know, it just changes everything. It wouldn't just be an experience in how art could change people, but also, can it change people? Can this be done? And what would be the effect of this? This is the place where I'm going to spend the next 2 years of my life.
But you're going to make drawings out of the garbage, and you're going to employ the people that live there, that work there.
Yeah.
How is it going to be like the whole health issue was if you work with them? It's not exactly safe to do what they do.
They don't question that because that's what they eat.
Yeah, but we do.
Anyway, it's hard to make these assumptions from looking at it from Google Earth. I mean, we have to go there and see what they really need.
So you're gonna create everything.
And I want also the iconography of this to develop from my interaction with them, see what's important to them.
The images.
What would they like to make an image big? What would they like to show? You know, maybe it would be end up just being portraits.
But do you think people, they are open to work like this?
And we have no idea. These are probably the roughest people you can think of. You know, they're all drug addicts. It's like the end of the line. Check out the geography of this thing. This is like the end of the line. You know, this is where everything that's not good goes, including the people. We're working with type of individuals that are in Brazilian society, not different than garbage itself. And this is, I think, is the most poisonous thing about Brazilian culture and society is classicism. You know, and it's horrible how people really believe, and I'm talking about educated people, they really believe they're better than other people.
Sou nojento, né? Quer me mostrar meio toda suja, impressionante.
Isso, conta pra mim, quanto tempo você trabalha aqui?
5 anos.
5 anos?
Uhum.
E aí, como é que é trabalhar aqui?
Péssimo. Horrível.
Péssimo? Não gosta?
Mas olha só, Vik, né, Vik? Isso não é futuro.
Mas você faz um dinheiro legal aqui. Trabalhando.
Um dia faz R$50, 40.
Lindo. Isso. Muito bom. Muito bom mesmo. Pensando assim, o que você vai fazer na hora que você sair daqui do Jardim Gramado?
Pô, rica e famosa.
Eu conheci uma pessoa que hoje eu sou apaixonada por ele. Ele é motorista de caminhão, só que... Ai, não gosto de falar como é que tá.
Ai!
Tem 2 semanas que a gente terminou.
Oh.
Aí... Eu gosto dele pra caramba, foi uma coisa boa que marcou minha vida. Mas a gente acabou, tem 2 semanas. Eu fiz a tatuagem com o nome dele na perna.
E não volta?
Acho que não.
Acabou por quê?
Acabou porque ele era casado. Aí acabou.
presidente da Associação dos Catadores de Lixo do Aterro Sanitário de Gramacho. E o seu retrato fez muito sucesso no leilão em Londres. Tião Santos. Desde que idade você trabalha?
Desde os 11.
Desde 11, no aterro, sempre?
No aterro. Posso fazer uma correção, João?
Pode.
A gente não é catador de lixo, é catador de material reciclável. Lixo é aquilo que não tem reaproveitamento. Material reciclável, sim.
Gostado.